A surprising choice, but a welcome one. Neca Sesame Street Ultimate Count Von Count, today on Guerrilla Reviews. For those unfamiliar with the Count or simply forgot about him, a little rundown. He lived in a spooky castle, and he loved to count. Hence his name, Count Von Count. And what is the thing that he taught children to do? Why, count, of course. And yes, he did speak with a Eastern European accent of indeterminate nature, because it's still going off the Bela Lugosi model, so that's what they did, if that excites you. Now, getting into the figure itself, we do see a very nice rendition of the Count. It'll look a little bit better once he's out of the plastic there, but yes, it does indeed include the number 2, a rotary telephone, and a candelabra. And yeah, that is some interesting design on the inner cape there. Remember, he was introduced in the 70s, so that's kind of the style at the time. You also have the alternate head for when he's speaking, and several alternate hands. So we're off to a good start there. But as we all know, the proof is in the playing. And with paint stickage and quality issues kind of plaguing Neca, despite its attempts, well, we might be in for a surprise, good or bad. And for anyone wanting, yes, there's a backing here. It's just this regular Sesame Street sign itself, not his castle. Oh well, I'm sure there's bound to be something like that at some point. And out of the package, he did at least survive without anything falling off, so we're off to a good start there. As for the cape, it just kind of, you can probably see right there, it just kind of clips onto his collar. So, nothing real fancy there. And he does have these little plastic loops so that a particular set of hands, you can have him holding his cape upwards. Otherwise, it is a very simple, very nice black suit he's wearing, with a, guessing some sort of sash there. Nobody knows what it's about. Probably never going to find out. Anyway, here is the candelabra with only 4 candles. His rotary phone, which does have a detachable receiver, so you can have him holding that, and a rather morose looking number 2. So simple accessories, but very nicely done. Back to the body accessories, we do have his talking face right there, and a number of alternate hands, which go up to 1, 2, 3. Sadly, not 4. And here are those holding hands, so he can hold either the telephone or his cape. So, an interesting set of accessories, but still at least useful. As for articulation, head is on a ball joint. Not much you can do with it, but you can at least get it either wide enough looking at stuff or talking or monologuing. So, universal joint for the shoulder, universal joint for the elbow, and a swivel and hinge joint for the wrist, waist joint, ball stem jointed hip, 45-degree knee bend, and ankle tilt. Though it is a little limited here. Probably don't want to play with it too much, otherwise you might snap something. Because this is Neca, and it has been known to happen. Another note about the cape, real quick, is that there does appear to be a wire in here, which means it's not going to last very long, depending on how much you actually pose or play with the Count here. Just something to keep in mind. I will say that after the poor experience of the Neca Scorpion alien, this is actually a very nice breath of fresh air. Of course, there's also a lot less that can go wrong with this figure, and it is a very decent representation of the character itself. At least a full figure one, because, let's face it, you're not going to be getting a full-size Count Von Count muppet anytime soon. Although I would wait for this to go on sale, because Neca isn't exactly one of the... Well, it's a collector's line, and they darn know it. But anyway, it's still a nice figure, and since it's after Halloween, it's presumably easier to attain. Anyway, I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been the Neca Sesame Street Ultimate Count Von Count, and I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.